All right, we're now live. Yep, we are now live on the YouTube channel. Everyone, this is your boy DJ Cool Thing. I'm back to my grandma's house because I got church tonight. I just want to do a quick little video for you guys. Today is the second ever episode of my DJ Talk with DJ Cool Thing. So let's talk about my brand new video that is coming out tomorrow. It's all about Restream.io and give my final thoughts on it, my first impressions after using it with DJ DeMoose and DJ Phoenix. We did like a group chat using Restream.io. No external software was needed, and it'll be a great video. So yeah, we are doing a video on that. So the new video is coming out tomorrow. I want to make a custom thumbnail. I gotta edit the video. I gotta put music in. I gotta put music. I gotta make a custom thumbnail. I gotta put music in the background. I gotta edit the video tomorrow, as well as make the custom thumbnail and upload it to YouTube. And we'll have a good time with that video. Give my first impressions on Restream.io. And another thing I actually want to talk about is me getting back to work after COVID. So I'm actually going back to work September. I have to check. So let me go ahead and check the Beach Church and see what we got. So let me check my Beach Church app because that's my next gig moving forward. September 13th. The fall kickoff. They said they probably need me, but they don't really know what they're doing because they were like 2 months away from the fall kickoff. They got plenty of time to figure out what they're going to do for the fall kickoff. So they're going to go into the meeting room. They're going to talk about the fall kickoff and see what they're going to be doing, and they're going to get back to me if they want me to DJ. Then I'm going to go ahead and DJ the fall kickoff. I'm excited about that. And of course, my next gig after that is in October for my cousin Olivia's Sweet 16, as well as my first ever wedding, and it's going to be at a farm. So yeah, it's gonna be a farm wedding in October, mid-October. So it shouldn't be too hot because it's going to be mid-October, and it should be fine. So I'm actually really excited about getting back to work after the coronavirus pandemic. And of course, we still got Halloween, we got Christmas coming up in the next 2-3 months, maybe 5 months. So in 5 months, we got Christmas. In October, which is 2 months. Let's see, it's July, August, September, October. So we got 3 months. And then, of course, we got Halloween. So we got our holiday events like Christmas, Halloween, and we got New Year's coming up in the next 5 months as well. So there's a lot of DJ gigs. I guess I was trying to figure out how many gigs I have left of the year. I mean, it's hard to keep track. But I got the fall kickoff, my cousin Olivia's Sweet 16, and the wedding. Those are my 3 main events. And of course, I got holiday events, Halloween, Christmas. So at our 3, which is, our fall kickoff, the church's fall kickoff, this one's going to be the Sweet 16, and the other is maybe the wedding, my first ever wedding. And of course, we got Halloween, Christmas, and of course, New Year's. So that's 6 gigs right there. So we got 6 more gigs up for the year, and then we are done for 2020. So if we add 6 more, so I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. I'm going to the gig logs. So Let's see if we can find it here. Here we are. We'll go under to the gig logs. I currently have 23. So that's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We'll have close to 30 gig logs on my channel by the end of the year. That is insane. 30 gigs. Holy smokes. But I did one less than that, so it would have been at least 30. It'll be exactly 30 with my dad's grand reopening party at Food Lion. So if I recorded the gig log of my dad's grand reopening party, then that would have been 30 gigs right there, because 24 plus 6 is 30. So we'll have 30 gig logs by the end of the year, which is insane. I mean, that's just crazy to know that, we're going to have at least 30 gigs on my playlist, the Gig Logs playlist, by the end of the year. And of course, May 15th, 2021, it's going to be a wedding celebration for my friends at church, for my friends from church who I was going to do the ceremony for. But I was here at my grandma's house May 15th, but I had to miss out. I had my bag I had my microphone right here, waiting to be taken to the bride. I was giving the bride the microphone, but I had to order a brand new one, as you guys know. So May 15th, 2021 is the wedding celebration of the wedding I was going to do in May, but I had to miss out on that. And another gig I had was a graduation party on the Island Time, which I actually DJ'd last summer. And it was supposed to be a graduation party, which last summer I actually DJ'd on the same boat. I mean, becoming a regular DJ on that boat. It's just I didn't know that I didn't have a personal connection to the client, but I guess someone from the boat actually recommended me to, this client that I was going to DJ for the graduation party. But I guess I just, we had to miss out. Actually, yeah, for that particular part, gig, my mom was working. I was at my house. We would never made it in time. So I had to miss out on 2 gigs since the coronavirus. 2. My friends, their names were Brian and Summer, and their ceremony was May 16th of this year, which I had to miss out on because of the coronavirus. And because and the second one was supposed to be a graduation party, like a very small graduation party on the Island Time. And since I didn't know those people, I didn't DJ for them. I mean, that's what my mom said, So I have to deal with whatever I can deal with. So I got to do what I got to do. I'm actually really excited to get back to work after, COVID. So I actually want to hear from you guys. How you guys doing? Are you guys excited to get back to work? If you have any gigs coming up, I want to hear from you guys. I want to make this as interactive as possible. And I actually want to tell you guys that I actually reached 222 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for the subscribes. And, hitting the notification bell so you guys can get notified when I upload a brand new video. Man, I've been a DJ YouTuber for about 2 years. So I've been a DJ for 2 years, and I've been a YouTuber for 2 years. See, YouTube was supposed to be a home for my DJ gig logs and to document my experience as a working DJ, but I never knew I was going to do product reviews and unboxings and DJ discussions and stuff like that. But since I saw that I wasn't as active on my YouTube channel, trying to grow the YouTube channel over these last couple of years, I decided to do a whole wide variety of content. Even though my niche was supposed to be DJ gig logs, since I didn't have as many gig logs, I guess, I wanted to do more videos to stay more, to stay active on my YouTube. So that was basically why I started the YouTube channel, is for gig logs, to document my experience as a DJ and to help promote my business. So if anybody wants to see what type of gigs I do, what type of events that I do, they can check my YouTube channel under the gig logs playlist, and they can see whatever I got. I got a gig in 2 weeks. Awesome. Yeah, my gigs don't start until September, which is September the 13th, and that is my church's fall kickoff, where we kick off our fall season with our ministry, kicking off the Adventure Beach ministry, getting back to normal after COVID, and starting a whole new season of the student ministry. It's going to be great. So that's what the fall kickoff is supposed to be, in a celebration of getting everything back to normal. So what else? And of course, we got my cousin Olivia's Sweet 16, because her birthday is on September 23rd. Yeah, her birthday's on September 23rd, but her party is in early to mid-October. And of course, we got my friend Brooke's wedding in October on the 17th. And then after that, we got nothing but holiday gigs like Halloween and Christmas, and also New Year's. So we got 3 holiday gigs coming up in October, November, December. But we'll probably resume the Game Sunday gigs if they want to do Game Sunday. If they want to get back to the Game Sunday, that means more gig logs for that. Playing music while the kids play games. That's basically what Game Sunday is. I play high energy, pumped up music for these kids to enjoy while they play games. So it's basically background music for them, so they're not dancing or stuff like that. They're just having a good time playing games while I stand on the stage, playing the music. Wow, it's 4:15, so this is gonna be a quick live stream for you guys, because I gotta leave pretty soon. So I'll probably be on for another 20-30 minutes or so. So yeah. I just actually want to touch bases for you guys on this awesome sunny Sunday. So today's been a really great day, and it's been a great time here on YouTube over the last couple of years. And thank you all for helping me get to 222 subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, so I get notified every time I upload a brand new video. That'll really help my channel out a lot. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, you can check me out on DJ Cool Thing. Press the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so I get notified every time I upload a brand new video or I go live. It'll really help my channel a lot, gain 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1,000 subscribers. So as we reach our 1,000 subscriber mark, we will definitely start doing mobile live streams on the iPhone. Doing live streams while on the go. I can, talk to you guys and all that kind of stuff. So thank you all for support. I'm growing slowly but surely. I actually want to thank all of you for watching my channel, watching my content, giving a thumbs up. And my worst pet peeve about this channel is getting the thumbs down and, people not giving the explanation to why. So I don't really like the whole thumbs down thing. So make sure you give a thumbs up. Make sure you give positive comments in the comment section of my videos. It'll really help my channel a lot, help the algorithm. It's really going to help my channel a lot, growing my channel, the rest of this year and into next year. And I cannot wait to see what 2021 holds when it comes to, my YouTube channel. So I'm going to turn the light on, get extra lights in this live video. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys. And I'm actually back to using Spotify alongside Tidal for song requests. So with that said, Spotify is actually really great for me as a DJ because brides and grooms that have a Spotify account, they can build their playlist, their cocktail hour playlist, and then, I can start playing it on my phone. I can follow that playlist, and it's a lot. About 6 or 7 gigs. Wow. What else can we talk about? I guess we can talk about my setup and, what we have planning for the setup. For the setup for the rest of this year, we're going to get a brand new mixer. We're going to get the Yamaha MG10. So we can connect my microphones and my SR2 with XLR. And we're going to, and of course, we're going to be working on cable management around the DJ booth and putting it towards where I stand in the back so no one will see the cables. It's going to be a little bit better than it was. It'll look decent, but no one's going to see the cables from in front of the booth when people are dancing on the dance floor. So over the last few months, we've been working on my DJ setup left and right. You've seen the setup before. If you've seen the setup tour, if you've seen my setup tour, you know what my setup looks like right now. It looks really nice, but we'll have to manage some of the cables and get a new mixer to add a little bit more power to the sound. I like the TI-84, but it's better for live streaming. It doesn't have as much versatility when it comes to inputs and outputs and what I'm willing to do with that mixer. So I'm going to get the MG10 where it has like 4 XLR XLR inputs. And of course, we got RCA for connecting to another device and connect to the same PA, and then use XLR, another XLR cable with the speakers, input and out, connect to the XLR in on the Ion Total PA Maxes, as well as connect to the XLR output on the MG10. I'm really looking forward to it. And we're also getting my brand new headphones, the Pioneer HDJ X5s. Because these headphones right here that I've been using for about a year, they don't sound very well. They sound good, but the wire is starting to wear out from normal wear and tear. So the tip here is starting to wear out, like the sound is cutting in and out. So we have to keep messing around with it. So whenever I get my new headphones, these will be going in the trash. See, I have to keep them until I get my new headphones. And then when I get my new headphones in the mail, I throw these away. As you can see, the headband has become very, very loose. It doesn't stay on there. So these are my IT Technology headphones. Yep. Do your table scrams have little slots in the front or side of your... No, I don't. It doesn't. It doesn't. The only pockets it has is for the legs, and that's about it. So yeah, my table scram doesn't have little slots in the front to side your cables through to hide the cables underneath this table. It doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It's called the Utopia Kitchen. It's a stretchable table. Let me see what it's actually called. We'll go to Amazon, and I actually bought the Utopia Kitchen. I don't think they have pockets. I don't think they make, table covers for. I mean, it's not a table scrim; it's a tablecloth. Well, not really. Yeah, it's not really a tablecloth, but it's a table cover to hide the cables as much as possible. So the appropriate name for what I have right now, I'm going to log into my Amazon account. Not now. And I'm going down to when I purchased the table cover. Yeah, it's called the Utopia Kitchen 4-foot stretchable tablecloth. Spandex tight fit table cover for event and parties. So that's what it's called. It's a stretchable tablecloth where you put it on the table, you put on the legs, and that's it. It doesn't have any things to hide the cables. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to route my power cable and all the cables I'm using where I stand. I mean, it's the best I can do. Even in the setup, in the setup tour, that was the best I can do for the man cave. So, yeah, I mean, it's the best I can do. So, yeah, my table cover doesn't have slots to hide my cables. It doesn't, because it's a stretchable tablecloth. That's basically what it's called. It's a stretchable tablecloth from Utopia Kitchen. And it was the best one I can get at the time. Yeah, this is the first one I saw. I mean, from what I've seen, all of them are just regular table covers. And I'm looking on Amazon, and all I see are just regular tablecloths. And I mean, they either say table cover or tablecloth. So that's all I see. So the Utopia Kitchen was the best I can get. And I'm going to deal with it until it actually falls apart. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with the Utopia Kitchen. It's a great looking table cover. It's nice. So yeah. So yeah, my table scrim does not have, my table scrim does not have slots in the front to side my cables through and hide the cables underneath the table. It doesn't. It's just a tablecloth, and it's got pockets for the feet, keeping it stretched out. That's all it has. I mean, the best I can do is to route the cables in the back of the booth, but hanging in front of the booth. And that's the best I can do with my setup, is to route my cable towards the back of the booth underneath the table where my Y splitter is going to be, and then plug that Y splitter into my 100-foot extension cord if it's needed. So that's how everything's going to work. And my 100-foot extension cord is going to be probably it's going to be routing towards the side of the booth. Because if you take a look at, let's picture the Village House at Litchfield. it's basically the size of a house. And there's a outlet. There's gonna be a corner where I stand and where I'll be setting up, and there's a outlet on the left side of the booth, and that's where we plug in my extension cord. And of course, we'll have a separate outlet for my lights, so it doesn't overpower too much. It's basically the size of a house. And for my elementary school gigs, we'll just plug straight into the outlet underneath the table, because I usually put my table over a outlet, so it'll be very, very easy to plug in. I mean, it's no better than plugging in like a surge protector or a power conditioner. The Y splitter will split the power between the speakers and my main system, which is a 120. Yeah. I'm gonna go down to the orders. The Y splitter is a 6-foot Y style. Oh, it's a 16 gauge, so it's perfect. It's an indoor-outdoor extension cord for splitting the my main system, speakers, and then of course one left over for something else. Yep, 125 volts. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So we should be fine with what we got right now. But if you guys have anything to tell me, you can put it in the live chat, and I'll do the best I can to answer any questions that you guys sent me, or saying hi, or anything interesting that has happened in your DJ life in the last few months of being stuck in quarantine. For me, I've been working on my DJ setup and getting it perfected. It looks okay. The only thing we're gonna get is the Yamaha MG10. I'm getting that for Christmas this year, and with my $200, I'm gonna get my Sony. I'm gonna get my Pioneer HDJ X5s, and next year for my birthday, I'm actually gonna get the Rock and Roller Cart. So the Rock and Roller Cart is gonna be coming to the DJ Cool Thing page, or my YouTube channel, in 2021. April 2021, we're gonna get the Rock and Roller Cart. Since our gigs are almost done and over with, but I probably will get the Rock and Roller Cart at some point in the future to help me out with weddings and Sweet 16s and school events and all that kind of stuff. So things are going to be going really well in 2021. Okay, it's 4:31. It's almost time for me to head out the door to my church. So I'm going to be live for about 10 more minutes. But yeah, it's been a great episode. DJ Talk with DJ Cool Thing. I actually want to thank Sam Gooding and Dwayne Dixon for joining this live video stream thus far. Even though it hasn't been the most, interesting, but it's a good way to chat with you guys and talk about DJ related stuff. So we talked about my setup. We talked about getting back to work. We talked about my YouTube channel. We talked about all kinds of good stuff. And other than that, there's really nothing much going on right now in my, DJ career. Because right now, my DJ career is on a standstill. It's been put on hold for right now. And I haven't really gone back to work yet. Even though I did a side gig for the 4th of July. That was kind of fun, the 4th of July gig. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I actually will start doing collaborations with other DJs using Restream. I'll send some invitations on Instagram or, other social media platforms, I'll be able to send some invites to my closest DJ friends, and we can, chat. It'd be awesome. Well, I have a 4-foot table, so that won't fit. I don't know if they make a 4-foot. I guess I have to look that up. Oh, great. And I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look for a 4-foot table because I have a 4-foot. I don't want a 6-foot. I actually want a 4-foot. Yeah, there we go. 4-foot. Sweet. This is actually really neat. $49.99. Maybe in the future. Actually, it will work. I used it on my small table last week. Well, what I mean it won't work is because the one I saw before was for a 6-foot table, and I have a 4-foot. So it has to be custom fitted for the 4-foot table. So I actually found the Ambrose Black Table Scrim custom DJ facade cover for a 4-foot table with wiring pockets. So one's for a 6-foot and the other was a 4-foot. There was a complete difference in the one you were showing me compared to the one I was looking at, which was 6 feet versus 4 feet. I have a 4-foot table. So I'm gonna get the 4-foot table cover probably in the future. Wow. I'll have to figure out how that works. So the 6-foot table, the 6-foot, the 6-foot wouldn't fit on my 4-foot table. So yeah, I actually might get that as my next table cover. And still, I mean, oh, okay, so with this one, I guess the gas won't see the wiring because my 6-foot Y splitter is actually be on the floor, either on an outlet underneath the underneath my table, or maybe even through an extension cord. That's cool. So actually, DJ/AV table cover machine, washable, spandex. Fits a 4-foot table. That's what I want. Not the one that fits a 6-foot table. I guess what I was talking about is the 4-foot versus 6-foot. A 6-foot won't work on a 4-foot, and a 4-foot won't fit on a 6-foot. Especially with the end parts, trying to get to the legs. So I'll probably get this in the future. This will be awesome. That is awesome. That's neat. Yeah, so I actually might work on getting that maybe for Christmas, because my table cover only has a little teeny hole. It's ripped a little bit on the front, top, wherever it happens to be located. So we'll definitely, I guess I will definitely, for Christmas, purchase the Ambrose Black Table Scrim custom DJ facade cover for a 4-foot table with wiring pocket. I'll probably get that. So instead of getting the 6-foot version, I'm gonna get the 4-foot version, since I do have the Lifetime 4428 height adjustable 4-foot table. So it will definitely work. The 4-foot the 4-foot table cover from Imbros will definitely fit on my 4-foot table. So I have to get one that actually fits within my size of table, which is a 4-foot. So the one I chose was the Imbros black table scrim custom DJ facade cover for a 4-foot table instead of a 6-foot table. Because the 6-foot is way too long for a 4-foot table. I guess that's what I was trying to get out and what I was trying to talk about and what I was, what I actually meant. That a 6-foot table cover won't fit on a 4-foot table because it's just too long. So this is what I'm definitely gonna get. It's like $50 on Amazon. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get next because so I still gotta get my Pioneer ACJ X5s. I still gotta get a new mixer to add a little bit more power to the sound because I do have a Tiani 4. So I'm gonna get the Yamaha MG10. I still gotta get the Rock and Roller card. I still gotta get the Pioneer ACJ X5s because my other headphones broke. And I gotta get the Rock and Roller card, the Pioneer ACJ X5s, the Yamaha MG10, and the Imbros black table scrim custom DJ facade cover for a 4-foot table with wiring pocket. So that's 4 or 5 different DJ gear that I have to purchase between this year and next year. And then in the distant future, we're thinking about some new speakers in the next couple of years, 3 years, 4 years, maybe 5 years. But I think we're looking at 5 years from now because that's how long beginner speakers will last, like 5, 6 years. I guess it just depends on how much I use my current speakers, the Ion Total PA Maxes. And DJ Phoenix was actually talking about, he was telling me when am I going to get a sub? Probably never because there's no need for a sub. I mean, I do church gigs, I do family gigs, I do school events, especially at elementary schools where the gym is not that big. And the Ion Total P Maxes are perfect for the type of DJ gigs I do. So this is one of the next things I'll purchase and I'll upgrade is the Imbros black table scrim. I'll probably get that next time. It's gonna be exciting to see my DJ setup grow over the next year. So we're going from a beginner setup to a pro setup, which I think is amazing. And we're doing one step at a time to upgrade my entire setup to make it look professional. I mean, the only cables we'll have dangling is the 1/4-inch cable that goes to the Tiani 4, for left and right channel, and the power cable. The rest are just hidden behind the rest is hidden inside of my flight case. So only 3 cables will be, dangling from the table as of right now. So as of right now, the 1/4-inch end of my 1/4-inch to XLR cable that I use for the Tiani 4 will be dangling from the table, as well as the power cable, the 100-foot power cable. You don't know what you're missing with not having a sub for your school dance. Well, I do know what I'm missing. It's gonna be heavy, expensive. I'm just not a big sub guy. So the Ion Total PA Maxes actually have a sub built in. It's a 500 watt. It's a bi-amplified speaker system, so we get great sound coverage based on what we experienced. Yeah, but as you know, I live in Myrtle Beach, and I don't have as much money to buy a sub. Subs are so expensive. All right, so yeah, I did say to DJ Phoenix that I'm never gonna get a facade, or I'm not gonna get a sub, like never. I'll probably save up to get an entire system. See, as of right now, I have no need for a sub, especially for the Ion 12P Maxes. There's no inputs or outputs for the sub. So what I'm going to do is maybe in the next couple of years or so, when I upgrade my new speakers, then I'll get a new sub, because they make actual PA systems instead of having to buy the sub individually. And my Ion 12P Maxes, they don't really need a sub because they're bi-amplified speaker systems and they're 500 watts each. They're not DJ friendly, but it's what I can afford. These are for, the Ion 12P Maxes, even though it's got the mix out, XLR in, RCA 3.5. So it's got the basic consumer grade connections on the bottom, on the back of the speaker. There's no way for me to connect a sub. So that's why I'm not going to get a sub right now. I'll probably get a sub in the future with my new speakers. But as of right now, with my Ion 12P Maxes, I'm not going to get a sub. Since the Ion 12P Maxes don't need a sub because they already have a sub built in. Oh, it's like a party amp. I know. But there's no place for me to plug in. Yep, there's no way for me to plug in the amp, there's no way for me to plug a sub. So if I wanted to get a sub, there's no way for me to hook it up. It would just be sitting in my man cave for a long time. So I probably don't need it at this moment. Since we're currently in the coronavirus, I'm losing my money and I'm going broke, finding all this stuff that people recommend me. So that's my worst pet peeve, is other DJs telling me what to get. I mean, just let me do my own research on what I need or don't need. So for any DJ who asks me what I'm going to get, I'm just going to say, nope, can't afford it. Can't afford it. I'm not a rich DJ. I don't have any other job besides DJing, and I'm losing my money because of buying other things and paying for monthly payments like Spotify, Tidal, you name it. So here are the things I have to pay for monthly. I'm paying for Spotify, Tidal, BPM Supreme, Disney Plus, Hulu. I got so much stuff to pay for monthly, and that goes out of my account, and I'm going broke. So, I just hate it when other DJs give me things to get. Like with my gig logs, my worst pet peeve is other DJs telling me to get this, get that. I mean, sometimes the stuff they recommend me, I can't afford. I'm not a rich DJ. I don't have any other job but DJing. And DJing, I only get paid a small amount of money per gig, like $50 to $70 per gig. And I don't even get thousands of dollars per gig. And I live in a very small town. I live in Conway, which is a very small town, and they don't pay me as much because they have to stick within their budget of how much to pay me per gig, like $50 to $70 for a school dance or any other gig. And I got paid $500 doing, that was for the entire week. So because I DJ July 3rd and July 4th, and I got paid $500, and that's when I spent on my flight case. So I'm going broke right now. So I'm not making any money. So I probably won't get any new speakers. The next speakers I'm probably going to get is probably the some more Ion speakers. I'll just get whatever I can afford. And I'm going to be using those Ion 12P Max until they fall apart. And that's basically what I like to do. I like to use my DJ gear for as long as possible. And if it needs to be upgraded, then, I'll upgrade it. But as of right now, instead of getting a new mixer, since I just purchased a mixer back in April, and that was the Tiane 4. I'm definitely using the Tiane 4 a lot more. And I'm probably getting the least expensive stuff. I'll probably get the table cover and a splitter, like a 1/4-inch splitter for the left and right channel for my microphones. Just connect the 1/4-inch. But I think the best thing for me to do at the moment, I guess, is to plug my wireless microphones into the Tiane 4 and just use the Tiane 4 as a bridge between the SR2 controller and into the Tiane 4, and that will be split between my speakers, and they're 20 feet. Yeah, they're 20 feet of cable, so I'm doing the best I can. And what's really cool about the table scrim that Dwayne Dixon recommended me, I can run the 1/4-inch cable through that table cover and up to the Tiane 4 to hide some of the cables. That'll be awesome. So I'm gonna get the smaller things, the table cover, and that's about it. Because I'll actually use the 1/4-inch cable that came with my Tonor TW820s and just plug that into the microphone input on the SR2. And they'll still be connected to, they'll still be connected to XLR. So instead of having to connect my Tonor TW820s to the Tiane 4, we'll just connect it straight to the SR2's microphone input. It'll be just like connecting a wired mic into my system. Let's see how that works. I mean, everything is pretty much be connected to the SR2, and that SR2 is going to go into the XLR input. Even though there's RCA and 1/4-inch. I mean, it's gonna be amazing. I mean, we got plenty of stuff to figure out. So I'm probably not going to be getting a new mixer right now. Maybe I'll wait to upgrade the Tiane 4 when that thing finally bites the dust. I mean, I'm just going to get the stuff that I desperately need. Like the Rock and Roller Cart. I'm actually going to get that for Christmas instead of the MG10. Because the Tiane 4 is still good to go. It still has Bluetooth. It's got it's got USB. It's got all the inputs and outputs I need, like XLR, the 1/4-inch, 1/4-inch and XLR combos, and the rest is nothing but 1/4-inch, RCA. You name it. It's the best mixer, and there's no need to upgrade anytime soon. I mean, I just purchased that mixer back in April, so there's no need for me a new mixer. I'll just wait a little while to get a new mixer. I mean, those things are quite the investment. So I'm going to look at the Yamaha MG10. So I'm going to go to the Amazon, type in the MG10 mixer. That mixer is $169.99 for the standard mixer. See, for the standard mixer, it's $169.99. And as of right now, I probably don't need a new mixer as of right now. Oh man, it's $452. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live view stream. There's gonna be a lot more to come, and I'll catch you guys very, very soon. We'll probably pick this up in episode 3. Peace. So make sure you subscribe and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. So next time, DJ Cool Thing out. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video all about Restream.io. Peace.